My name is Pritpaul Digpal. My husband's name is Digpal. I have one son and I have one daughter. I born July 22nd, 1974. I born in India, Jalandhar city, Punjab. I grow up in Punjab, then I moved to Bombay and I study in there until grade 10 and lot of fun there, and I miss all the time that fun in my life still right now too. Then I came back to Punjab, and after I came back to Punjab I graduate in India, then I moved to Canada. We are really excited that time. That moment is feel like we're changing a life. Almost we are going to the new life. We lived in Williams Lake. I went to school. I graduate, and after the graduate, I went to college. I attend for college for the accounting course, and I got the diploma. And after 5 years, whole family went to India and get married, 1994. I got married when I'm 25. My wedding is very big wedding in India, and I have arranged marriage. My parents, they choose for me, my husband. When I first saw my husband, I feel like a little emotional and a little bit excitement because I seen him first time and I talk him first time, and I am a little bit shaking myself and nervous, and I am keep thinking what I can say to my husband. I don't know what I can say him like, right? But inside in my heart is bumping a lot and that feel like something going on is my life, and I like my husband that moment, and I am happy what my parents choose for me. After the wedding, I moved back to Williams Lake. My first child born was September 24, 1995. I have a son. I feel holding my son, I feel very, very happy and very, very excited moment that when I seeing my son's face. Raising him is a little bit challenging because he is the first grandkid in my families, and everybody want to hold, everybody want to keep that. And my parents, they raise them, and my brother, they raise them. Every weekend we have to come to Kelowna. My dad, he's a priest and he needed help. That's why my husband decided we have to move to Kelowna. I live in Kelowna with my parents again, and because that time we don't have a house and we stay with our parents almost 1 year. And after the 1 year, we bought it 1/2 duplex house. My second born was April 24, 1997. When I first holding her, I feel like she is a beautiful baby, beautiful babies. Raising her, a little bit big challenge for us, struggling time for the babysitting time. My mom, dad, they're raising my son. Then me and my husband taking a little bit time off because she cannot live without me, because she want all the time, mommy and daddy all the time. I bought my second house, 2000, in June 1st is my possession date. And I really enjoy the single house because I feel like this is my home. It's 2018, I brushing my teeth standing in front of the mirror, and suddenly my vision starting losing. Suddenly my husband walking to the alley, and he looked at me. He said, "What happened, Paul, to you?" And I say to my husband, I said, "I don't know what happened to me, and I cannot see anything." Like he said, "You sure?" I said, "Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know what happened to me." He said, "Okay." He hold my hand and he take me to the living room. He said, "Sit down, relax a little bit." But I say to my husband, I said, "Okay, please can you go to the washroom and bring the spray drop for me, eye drop." And then he bring the drop for me, and I put in my eyes. And but after little while, I starting little bit pales, and my face pales, and my body is a little bit like weakness, feeling like that. And after that, I laid down in the sofa at least half an hour, and my son woke up me and he said, "Mom, you don't want to go to the work?" And I said, "Oh yes, I want to go work." He said, "Mom, it's 7:30 already, time." And then I opened my eyes and suddenly I see everything. And I said, "Oh my God, I'm fine, I'm okay." But God grace, I say to my son, and I said, "Please can you drop me in my work?" And he said, "Mom, you can take your car." And I said, "No, I don't feel like drive my car." And then he said, "Okay, Mom, I will drop you to the work." And I already said, I finished work 4:30. Please can you pick up me after that time? And he said, "Okay." And he dropped me the work at 8 o'clock, and I work. But I feel like weakness. I think that days I broken almost 5 glass. And around 2:30, and I called to my husband. I said, "I don't know what happened to me. Anything I pick up today, and it fell down in with my hand." And then my husband said, "Okay, you can come home if you want. Don't work." And I said, "No, just only a couple more hours, and I can come home." And I finished my work and I came home. Then I called my husband's nephew in New York, and he's in the doctor. And he said, "What's going on, Auntie?" And I said, "I don't know today what happened to me, and this is happened starting in the morning, and I lose the vision. After half an hour I wait, and my vision come back, and I go work. My lazy all day." And then he said to, "Can I talk to uncle?" And I said, "Sure, you can talk to your uncle." And then he talked to my husband. I don't know what he talked. And then my husband started forcing me to have to go to the hospital. Then we went to the hospital and see the doctor. The doctor take the blood test and everything. And he told me I have a 40-degree stroke. And I'm 45 years old that time. And he said, "That's why I don't really affect my body, and but young, and I handle that stroke." But the doctor, he never keep me in the hospital, because that night actually my blood pressure is quite high, but he sent me home back. When he sent me home back around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I say to my husband, and I said, "I have a very bad headaches. And he gave me a Tylenol, and same thing, doctor gave me Tylenol. And he said, "You can keep taking Tylenol or aspirin like regularly." I said, "Okay." And he gave me 2 Tylenol, and I took 2 Tylenols. And I have a little bit better feeling for the headaches, but not too much. I feel like somebody pounding my head, like in my brain, like that kind of feeling I have it. And I say to my husband, I said, "Please can you put something heavy stuff in my head?" And he said, "What can I do?" And he keep massaging my head in that night, like, right. In the morning around 7:30, he said, "I am going to work, but don't go to the work." He told me, he said, "Don't go to the work, just stay home." And I said, "Okay, I can stay home." And I called my workplace, I cannot come to the work. But I feel like my body keep going down. And then my nephew, my nieces, and my mom, they came my home to see me, and when they're seeing me and they said, what happened to you? My mom said, I said, no, I'm fine, I'm okay. I need just a rest and all these things. And but my nephew, like he done for the emergency response course, and he looked at me, he said, Auntie, you're feeling not or looked well to me. And I said, no, I'm fine. And suddenly, like, he talking to me and I'm conscious and I don't know where I am. And suddenly my little daughter, like my niece, he starts slapping on my face. And I just woke up and I said, what you do? Why you're slapping on my face? He said, Auntie, you're conscious. You don't know where you are. Like, I said, no, I'm fine, I'm okay. And around 2 o'clock, and suddenly I feel like something going on my body very badly. Like I felt at that time, I said, something going on. And I look at my God's picture and I praying my God, for in my heart I said, God, I don't know what's going on in my body right now, but I don't know what I'm doing, but I can pray to you, please save me and live with me, please come help me. But after a little while, I just say in my mouth, I say, just call ambulance. I woke up in the hospital, but I don't know where I am, what's going on with me, like, right? And my body not moving, my lower part did not move anything. That moment is very, very scary part for me in my life. I did not recognize anybody in my family except for my 2 brothers and my mom, dad. And I don't know, I am married and I have a kid. After the second stroke, I stay in the hospital in 5 months because all the therapies, all the medications, all the exercise, because I start losing talking. I don't talk properly. I cannot walk. But my daughter and my son, my husband, they help me a lot. And my mom helped me a lot. They're staying with me all the time. Then after 6 months, physios, speech therapies, medications is helped me a lot. And I came back home. And when I came back home, my daughter, my son, my husband, they helping me to the walk every day, 3 times a day, and help me for all the medication. I feel like I'm start coming back, and I feel like more confidence in myself. But I think what I have that time, that moment, I feel like I am no more. But way I come back to my life, that is a surprise me. But after 1.5 years, I feel like I am full recovery. Take me 1.5 years to full body recovery. And I am really proud of myself to way I recovery. Now every people look at me and he said, oh my God, you don't look like you have a 2 stroke. And after the strokes, I recovery, and I bought it for the 3rd business and for my 3rd convenience store, bankhead store. And I feel like really proud. My kid is really proud of me, and my life go so smooth. And after that, I bought a brand new house, and now I live in brand new house, and I have a 3 business, and I have a more confidence. In the future, I think I can buy more business, and I am very, very happy life I am right now. And kids support me a lot, and and I support the kid too, and we are a happy life, happy family.